There is a specific kind of silence that doesn't happen when you are alone. It happens in the middle of a dinner party. It happens while you're laughing with friends. It happens in the passenger seat of a car while someone you love is driving. It is the sudden, cold realization that while people can see you, they don't actually know you. We live in the most connected era in human history, yet we are starving for intimacy. We have replaced the tribe with the thread, and the embrace with the emoji. But beneath the digital noise, there is an ancient ache. Today, on PsyArchive, we are looking into the architecture of loneliness and why the people who seem the strongest are often the most isolated. Psychology identifies a personality trait that is often praised by society, but is secretly a prison: hyper-independence. If you are the person everyone calls in a crisis, if you are the reliable one, the fixer, the one who never seems to have a bad day, ask yourself, when was the last time someone held space for you? For many, this independence isn't a choice. It's a trauma response. It's a blueprint drawn in childhood. Perhaps you learned early on that your needs were an inconvenience. Maybe you had a parent who was emotionally fragile, so you became the parent instead. You learned that to be loved was to be useful, so you built a fortress. A beautiful, impressive fortress of I'm fine. But the problem with a fortress is that while it keeps the pain out, it also keeps everyone else out. You aren't being strong. You are being invisible. To understand the archive of the mind, we must distinguish between two similar states: solitude and loneliness. Solitude is a choice. It is the deliberate act of returning to yourself to recharge. It is a full state of being. Loneliness, however, is a hunger. It is the psychological signal, much like physical thirst, that your social and emotional needs are not being met. You can be in solitude in a forest and feel completely whole. You can be in a marriage and feel devastatingly lonely. Loneliness isn't about the quantity of people in your life. It's about the quality of the vulnerability you share with them. If you never show your cracks, no one can see the light inside you. You are essentially living as a curated version of yourself, and a curated version of a person cannot feel loved. Only a real person can. How do we stop the ache? The answer is as simple as it is terrifying. We must allow ourselves to be seen in our weakness. In psychology, there is a concept called the pratfall effect. It suggests that people who are perceived as highly competent are actually more likable and more relatable when they make a mistake or show a flaw. Your perfection isn't a bridge. It's a wall. Healing the ache of loneliness requires the risk of rejection. It means saying, I'm actually struggling right now. It means calling a friend not to offer help, but to ask for it. When you drop the mask of the strong friend, you give the people who love you a gift. You give them the opportunity to love the real you, not the architecture you've built to protect yourself. Take a moment. Look at the archive of your own life. Who are the people you've kept at a distance? What are the parts of your story you've deemed too much for others to handle? You were never meant to carry the weight of the world on your own. You were meant to be part of the weave. The ache you feel isn't a sign that you are broken. It's a sign that you are human. It's your soul's way of calling you back to connection. The fortress served its purpose when you were small and unprotected, but you are safe now. You can open the gates. You can let the light in. Thank you for spending this time with us at PsyArchive. If you felt seen today, share this with someone you've been keeping at a distance. Let that be your first step. We'll see you in the next archive.